Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Carnivore channel. And if you're tuning in today, it's going to be a little bit different than most of my other uploads that I've done the past couple of videos, but I have been, if you have watched the old ones, then you know I've been struggling a little bit with the carnivore diet. I'm currently trying to lose somewhere around 120 pounds. So far, we're about 20 down. You can look at all of my other videos to see how we've gotten to this point so far, how much time it took me to get there, and how I've been feeling about the whole situation in general, especially some of the medical issues that I've been having related to the diet and not related to the diet. So today I thought we would try to remedy that problem and do a review from another carnivore channel. His name is Chris Cooking Nashville. I will put a link to his channel down in the description. He makes so many recipes, and I was terrified of them at first because they seemed very complicated or maybe expensive or something. And I finally just decided, because I got my roommates that are both here. This is Rumi and Pookie. They're both here with me. Say hi, guys.
Hello. Hello. Hi.
I'll see later if you could actually hear them, but they are a little camera shy for right now. I mean, I am too, but it's got to be a face somewhere. But anyway, all three of us have been really horribly addicted to carbs and whatnot, and very scared to actually go on carnivore because letting go of all those delicious foods is extremely difficult. If you're anybody that's ever struggled with weight loss or trying to manage your diet, your cravings, it's a nightmare. It's terrible. And if you can't find enough to kind of keep your palate excited until you're fat adapted on the diet and you feel better about eating things like the beef and butter and salt and all of that, it's a struggle. You might fall off a couple of times. So we're going to do a review of one of Chris's recipes to see if it is, well, good for one, because it looks phenomenal. It absolutely does. But we're going to see if it's good and if it's something that can help you stay on your diet, and if it's really hard to make. Now, I will say we have the finished product right now. I won't go into all the details about how to make it and everything. That's what I'm going to link his channel for. I don't want to take views from him. I don't want to take credit from him. I am solely just making it based on his recipe. And from what I can see already, it looks good. I'm going to have Rumi hand it over to me and show you guys what it looks like. We just pulled it out of the oven and gave it 5 to 10 minutes to sit. So let me get my equipment here, my gloves, because I don't want to burn my hands. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm wearing my thing. Our leftovers are for quitters little apron. Okay, so guys, this has a lot of cheese, and there's an egg mix on top that is sort of forming the crust. This is a cheeseburger casserole, and I think it looks absolutely phenomenal. So you can see on the side there, that's all the meat mixture in the bottom and the egg mix on top that's cooked onto it. I'm going to give this back to Rumi. She's going to cut a couple of pieces, and we're all three going to give it a try and tell you what we think. I'll let you know what they say on the side. But we're going to try to keep this relatively short, just like most of my other videos, because I know you got a lot of stuff you got to do throughout the day, or even if you don't want to hear somebody going off for a very long time. So, thank you very, very much for taking the time to watch if you've made it this far to see the review, and hopefully if this is as good as I think it's going to be, and I hope it's going to be, you might actually give it a try yourself. And, if you're interested to actually see how my journey goes, because we're going to be doing more of these recipes in future videos and whatnot, if you're interested to see that, if you're interested to just basically get links to other places to help you out on the diet, or if you're carny curious or keto curious as to what other people are making, then please, by all means, subscribe. Leave a hello or a comment down in the comments. Let me know how your journey has been going, or if you have any channels for me to check out, or any recipes that you would like us to review. We'd be more than happy to actually do that. I think Rumi might be struggling a bit with the holy, that's a big piece.
Oh goodness, it's all yours.
Oh, fantastic. It's all mine. It's all for me. And you know what, guys? That is the best thing about this diet, is especially when you're starting out, there is no such thing as overeating. The food that you eat, if you're eating it correctly, like if you can handle dairy and spices and stuff, that's cool to include. If you can't, just don't use them. But if you're eating majorly proteins and fats, your satiety level is going to be through the roof. You're going to have days where you actually worry you're not eating enough, because you're going to eat, I kid you not, one meal and you're okay. Like, you're fine. You don't need to eat again for the rest of the day. So if you can combine that type of satiety with amazing recipes, then I don't see any way that the diet loses to help you out, especially people with like autoimmune disorders. And just to be very clear, we don't knock on anybody's diet. You know, if you do vegan, if you do standard American, you know, wherever you sit, thank you very much. That is completely fine. But personally, for us in the house, we found this may be the easiest way for us to actually lose weight. That looks amazing. Okay. So, guys, you have seen the plate. It cuts very nicely, like it cuts very clean. I love that it's actually holding its shape. And it's very hot. Okay, everybody's taking their first bite.
Ooh. Oh my god. It does taste like a cheeseburger.
Guys. Wow. Oh my gosh. That is crazy good. One more bite.
Ooh. I really
Wow,
like that.
you guys like that? Yeah, I really like that.
Holy moly.
Oh my gosh, and look at that giant piece.
Oh my god.
That is
Right.
huge. I will eat the whole thing, absolutely. What'd you say?
The bacon in here tastes amazing.
Yeah, there's bacon. There's a lot of good stuff in there, guys. Seriously, please check out the recipe. Absolutely, please check out the recipe. This is so good. Okay, I'm going to set that down. I am definitely finishing that. And I will tell you, there's a little bit of mustard in it. Oh my gosh. He made a comment on his video that this was like a hybrid between a shepherd's pie and a meatloaf if the baby came out tasting like a cheeseburger. And I think that is 100% accurate. The topping holds up so well, and all of the filling underneath actually holds very well together, so that you get one cohesive piece that comes out, and I personally love that. I do love casseroles. I used to love things like lasagnas and everything, but I always hated when everything would just fall apart when you put it on your plate. So, I'm sorry the video has to be actually so short in talking about this, because that is amazing. That is really, really good. And I'm going to warn you guys now that some of the ingredients you might think are, you know, expensive or a little over the top for, you know, making this recipe, but I promise you, it is not as bad as you think. It is well worth the price, and on top of that, it's honestly well worth the effort. That recipe was not hard. That maybe took us like 20 minutes to put together. If that, you know, with the browning of the beef and whatnot.
I did my little extra thing with the bacon, but
yeah, Rumi has this awesome way of cooking bacon that she learned that gets it super, super crispy. We make homemade bacon bits, and they are delicious. They are absolutely just so crispy and perfect, and they're great. We'll do another video showing you how she actually makes those. They are fantastic, and in this recipe, oh, they're mind-blowing. But please, please, guys, it's Chris Cooking Nashville. I will have him linked below. Go and check it out if you're struggling on carnivore, keto, whatever you're doing. If you need good recipes, I will definitely be reviewing some of his other recipes later. That's phenomenal. Like, I think he has a cheesy garlic bread recipe we're going to be trying out for sure.
oh yeah.
He made some amazing looking steak sandwiches. But anyway, I'm going to give you guys one more look at that.
Yeah, we're both already almost done with a piece about that size.
They've already almost completely cleared their plates. I mean, we're big girls, you know, we eat.
I mean, but this is delicious.
It's absolutely delicious. It is so good, guys. Like, this is crazy good. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to see more content like this, if you want to stick around to watch the journey and eventually get to meet these two on camera along with me and see our transformations, then please subscribe, leave a comment, like the video if you want this to get spread around. Let's get Chris some attention on his videos, and bring the community together a little bit more to keep helping people and feeling better. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I will see you tomorrow.